Good morning, everyone. So I decided to just say what basically happened. So she said she needed to talk to me, and so she sent my stepbrother out so she could talk to me. First, it was my grades. Basically, it was just because I had a D in science and a C in reading. And the next one was she said about the ring I have. I told my dad that was a promise ring. But the truth was, it's not a promise ring. That ring was from my girlfriend. And I told her it was from another friend, not my girlfriend. I told her it was from a friend. She says, does she like girls? Now this just went to another level, so I just like saying, no. But then half of the situation, she said, okay, and then I'll list this. Part 2. Coming out, part 2. So then after that, she's like, okay, so who is BABE 2 hearts? That's the name I put of my girlfriend on my phone. And then I was like, oh, that's the name she just wants us to call her, and things like that. But and then something happened. My heart was telling me, Aaliyah, it's now or never. So then all of a sudden, I start crying, and I say, Miss Erica, there's something I need to tell you. I was going to save it for until I got older, but I need to tell you now. I told her I like girls. She said, what? I said, I like girls. She said, who touched you and things like that? I said, no, I'm not saying I'm a lesbian. I'm pansexual. Part 3. Part 3. And then she was like, what was that? So I'm pulling it up on my phone. He comes back. We have to wait until he goes back out. So then, yeah, she was all like, what's that? And then I was going to show her the definition on my phone. I said, no, tell me what it is. I told her the definition. She's like, no, honey, that is bisexual. And I hope I'm not the only one who speaks for this, but I hate when people say I'm bisexual and I'm confused. So half of the discussion was me telling her what bisexual and pansexual was. And then she's like, oh, so you see the animals? I said, no. And then she said, no, you're confused. It's bisexual. It's bisexual. So I was like, you know what? It might be bisexual for you. For me, it's pansexual. It's part 4. Part 4. So then she said, you would date a man that wants to be a woman? I said, yes. And by the look on her face, I knew she was transphobic. And then she was like, who told you this? I said, no, I found out. And she's like, explain to me how you found out. When I first thought I was bisexual, I said, no, this can't be bisexual. So I searched it up a bit more, and yeah, I'm pansexual. And I'm telling her, that doesn't mean I could date women, I could date men still. And then she's saying, honey, you're making a big mistake in your life. I told her, well, I'd rather go to hell for being who I am than be the person that Jesus wants me to be. She's like, hold up. Jesus wants you to be who you are. It's just the things that you do in your life, you're making a big move. Part 5. Part 5. So yeah, after that we had a few talks about it and how a few friends how she had, and she said that her sister is bisexual, and she said, so my sister can't be pansexual. I said, oh, she can be. Anyone could be. So she just wants me to be active with her and with the things that happened to me being in this process. And she said, don't tell your dad about this. But after a few months, we will both tell him about it. So okay, she just wants to know if this is going to be a phase or not. And I know it's not, because I've known for 6 months. Well, actually 7, because this month is about to end. Yep, and that's what basically happened. Also, I have another story to tell you. I'm just going to get dressed and get my day going, and then I'll tell you it. Bye.